All right. So in the previous one, we saw, how to pick up a topic, how to use ChatGPT, how to use Neuron Writer, and how to get going, right? But I want to, show you real time how to, improve the score, significantly, because I did not spend enough time on talking about improving your score. So what I did, I quickly took this new topic called Big Bets for Digital Industries, and it's a hot topic. It's going to be discussed at the Davos on the 17th, which is tomorrow. So I'm going to create a quick blog on this. I did exactly what I taught you in the previous session. I went to ChatGPT. I created this new thing called Big Bets for Digital, and I just went the same instructions. Imagine you're the editor of a big magazine, so please write an outline for an inspiring blog, include challenges, questions, examples from real world, and angles that people don't normally think about, right? And what is the topic, and when is a session taking place, and etc. etc. I also give the two most important bullet points that we want further expanded. So it immediately gave me a blog outline. I like the outline. It's quite simple, straightforward, introduction, the two big points, conclusion, love it. Then I said, take each bullet point and expand into a few paragraphs, give plenty of examples, and ask inspiring questions to ponder at the end of each paragraph, right? So it took all the top ones and it gave me, plenty of examples, plenty of good stuff, right? I've read through it, I've corrected it, it's really good. And then I said, write a thought-provoking introduction for this blog, and with a lot of questions. So it gave me a good introduction. Then I said, finally, write a conclusion for this blog and summarize each point, blah, blah, blah. And it did that, right? Of course, I also asked it to write a meta description and a title also for the entire blog. So it did everything. Now, what I did, I took all of this amazing content and I put it into Neuron Writer, right? Obviously, I made sure that this is H1, right? And this is H1, and this is H2, all those kind of small little corrections, right? So after doing all these things, right, for the query Big Bets in Digital, look at the score that I've got. Actually speaking, this is a pretty good score for a start. But I realize, even though it's a pretty good score, the competitor score is 68, which is like seriously high. I need to bridge the gap from 30 to 68. I need to go from 30 to 68. And that's a big gap, right? It's a huge gap. How do I do it? Let's see how to do it, right? Because I think that's what the most important thing is. Now, I'm not trying to be, precise here. I just want to do quickly and see, how fast we can, move the score. So I'm going to simply take all the, ideas that it's asking me to do. I'm going to copy them all, right? I'm going to, go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to ask it to rewrite, multiple pieces of content, right? So how am I going to do that? Let's start with the, I really like this one, but yeah. I like this, the thing. So I'm going to leave the introduction part alone. I'm just going to take this one, right? And I'll ask it to rewrite it. Let me just do it over here so that it's easy for me to, do that, right? So take a blank piece of paper so that it's easy for you to do this. So this is the one that I wanted to rewrite, okay? And we know where to go to pick up the rewriting thing, because we just did that and send it to everybody. Where is that? Here it's just hidden under this. So this is what I need to put, rewrite this paragraph. And then once it is rewritten it, generate the appropriate title, right? Okay, cool. So I'm going to put this, rewrite the paragraph here, right? Read the paragraph and expand it. And what are the keywords I wanted to expand into? I will just simply give all these keywords, right? And that's it. I've given it all the keywords. This is a paragraph that I wanted to rewrite. I know this looks very clunky, but I have already mentioned, very clear instructions on what it should do. So don't worry about the clunkiness. Control C, Control A, Control V, enter, right? So I have given, oh, I just need to refresh it because it's a bit, session is a bit old. So refresh it, wait for it to come back, and then I'm gonna just, do that actually. So always go to the context, big bets for digital, because it's important to always be in the context. You don't want to suddenly start a new thread and then start something. So that's done for the first paragraph. While it is working on the first paragraph, I'm going to go to the second paragraph. Okay, second paragraph, same thing, same rewriting, everything. So I'm not going to change anything, just change the paragraph. Yeah. Okay, just a second. Okay, it is still doing the job. I can just paste the next job it is supposed to do and wait for it to finish the job. Right. Yeah, I think it has finished the job. Enter, so that it knows to do the job. But while it is doing that, let me just take the one that it has already finished. Come back to my second paragraph. And since this one is nicely organized as bullets, I'm not going to just, I'm just going to add them as additional points because these questions are really good. And it did do something to my things, guys. Can you see my score just moved from 30 to 43, right? I'll do all this formatting and other stuff, maybe later, but wrong place. This is not where I have to be. I need to be here. Yeah. And this is what is getting generated. So I'll wait for it to generate, come back. Okay, provide examples, etc., etc. Yeah, it has done it. Some problems. I think. Yeah. Can you regenerate the response? You got stuck. Okay, while it is regenerating the response, what I'm going to do is to go and work on my third paragraph. So I have done the first, I have done the second is being done. The third, I'm going to copy it, come back, paste it. You look, it's not the same thing. I'm just only changing the paragraph. The question remains the same, right? And the answer, obviously. One thing I can also do is, I can keep updating this thing. So for example, these keywords, were at 43, right? Now what I can do, I can just, see if these keywords are changing, right? Let me see. Team, I think the keywords don't change, I have to, learn how this whole thing works. But I'm thinking these keywords are not changing. Okay, refresh content terms. Yeah. No, I think they're there. So, show all terms. Okay, should consider using more, slightly. Okay, not used at all. So these are the ones that are not used at all. So I just want to, okay, I want to do the not used at all. So that's a bit very bad, isn't it? So I'm going to go here. So instead of this, I'm going to see if, because this is the one that is not used at all. So I'm going to just copy the ones that are not used and ask it to. I don't understand actually. Copy all terms. Maybe it's not really working. Okay, fair enough. Let's keep seeing how it goes. Okay, so it's finished responding to the second one. And now is the third one for it. While it is working on the third one, I'll copy the second, healthcare and manufacturing. Go to the blog. Yeah, this is the one, healthcare. The score is 43. Let me see where the score goes after this. It's not much. Okay, that's not good. I think, yeah. Let's see the third one. Okay, so I'm just going to add this point. 44. Let's see if the score is going up. Oh, very interesting. The score has not really gone up at all. So let me just ask if you can generate a title for this paragraph using using some of these terms. So what I noticed is, sometimes, the titles bring in significant term. So we are at 44. I just added a title for this one. Let's see if that would change anything. Yeah, it's added 4 more. Yeah, 48. So slowly and steadily, I'm just, moving up and up and up. And, as I just did that, I want to do that, explore the role of business, blah, blah, blah. Let's do that. I want to actually finish this, because sometimes it's important to finish and see what the actual thing is, right? As many times people are just, they never take it to the finish line. They always say, yeah, this is working, so it'll work. No, I want to really see if we can beat the highest number, because then only it's worth all these trouble, isn't it? If we can't beat the highest number, then what's the point? So I'm going to give this, yeah. So it is already giving a title, so I'm going to take the title quickly. think it's also important that you figure out, how to work fast, right? Because yeah, it's not going to be like, yeah, that's a H2. Look, just by putting a title, I've got two scores up. It's now 50. Okay. Okay, done. 50. Okay, then what else? This one last, and then the conclusion. So looks like we are not going to be able to cross 68, but I'm going to try everything that we've got. Let's see. Discuss. I think the main aspect from now onwards is probably on the title, because I think the title is where the main meat of the thing is. So let's say let it do this. As it does it, I'm going to go to the conclusion and I'm going to finish it. Conclusion, paste the conclusion, copy the whole thing, and ask ChatGPT to rewrite the whole thing. Okay, so it has done something. Okay, I need a title for this. Can you give me a title on the relevant H2 keywords? Okay, it's done. I'm going to take the title. Okay, the title is going to be here, and that's going to be a H2 title, and then it's going to be this: the importance of making strategic investments. Okay, my score is not moving at all. Let's see. Okay, it is still 50. Conclusion. Yeah, I ask you to rewrite the conclusion. I asked you to give me another same thing here also. Here is your H1. Wow, I think it is something. There is, look at that, 7 points. I think there is something about the titles which makes the whole thing go crazy. I'm going to ask for a H1 title for these big paragraphs. So instead of calling it investment priorities, I'm going to, Okay, let's see. I mean, like, I haven't done enormous amount of thinking, but yeah, maybe this also can be given a H1 title. Okay. Okay, it's given me a title. I'm going to just take it. I'm going to put the title. And that's a H1. Okay, 57. Let's see. Oh, I think 60 would be a good score if we could have pushed it till there. But still, we are lagging behind. Okay, so maybe we are green on all the titles, right? Everything is green. Maybe some of these, yeah, so some of these are not being used. Yeah. See, it is something in digital marketing and fourth industrial revolution. So I'm going to do something, can you expand on the point of digital marketing in the fourth industrial revolution with regards to the big bets in digital? How big is marketing in that? Please. Right. Okay. Let's get something. And then what we will do for that, basically, we'll try to get the fourth industrial revolution, automation, all these things, right? So okay, was some problem. Wow, this thing has become really slow. Let's see. But I think you guys are, now is like the last push, right? We want to really push this at least up to another, 6 or 7 points, right? So I'm just trying to see what else could we do to, push it further, up to at least 60, because, below 60, I'm thinking, it's not going to cut it, right? Yeah. So let me see one last time. Digital marketing. Okay. Okay, while it is doing it, I'm just gonna see. Yeah, I think, yeah, some of these things are really big. Automation, customer barrier, all these things. Yeah. We just need to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and getting it to 60. So once I get that, I think I should be able to, post it. But I think overall we got the idea, right? This is how, I don't want to make you guys, struggle in the last thing, but I'm pretty sure I can easily push it to more than thing. I just need to find ways to use words like digital marketing, fourth industrial revolution, organization, automation, right? If I'm able to do that, I think there are some big things that I can push it to. And similarly, so I hope you're able to understand, right? This is all the terms, and these are the ones that are not used yet. So all these terms, I need to really, see how I can get them in, right? If I can do that, then fantastic. I should be able to, get the score up to 60, 65. Okay, let's see if it has generated it. Oh my God, I think it is, it's pretty slow. No, I'll just pause it. I think I know we'll stop the recording here because it is taking a long time, but basically